Hey guys, welcome to our new segment I like to call Before You Buy. Today's episode, we are taking a look at the Nintendo Switch versus the LG G5. Which is better for gaming on the go, a smartphone or a Nintendo Switch? So, without further ado, let's roll the intro. I know, I shouldn't be teasing this, but my review of the Asus ZenWatch 2 and LG G5 are coming out very, very soon, actually this Wednesday, so be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, there we go, and leave a comment on why you're excited to see this video. Anyways, let's get straight into today's episode with Nintendo Switch versus LG G5. As the mobile gaming market expands and grows, I wondered to myself, do people, like casual gamers like me, still play consoles? Like, what? What is a console? I'm pretty sure the new generation of people are asking, what is a cartridge and why do you blow into it? Anyway, that's not the point. People, do they still play consoles, or have we all merged to using iPhones and iPads as our consoles on the go? So that was the mission that I set out on today. So I started with price when it came to the Nintendo Switch console. I started with the phone first though. I went off of an unlocked, off-contract price at Best Buy with no sales and no bundles. That means no extra battery banks, chargers, what's-a-majiggers, doohickeys, nothing that comes with the phone. Just the phone, charger, and everything you need to just get started. So the phone cost around, it was like $299 on Best Buy? It's $299 on Best Buy with just those features. So that's it. The $299 price range. That's not bad for a phone in 2016. But when you start adding on all the extra costs, phone cases, screen protectors, device insurance, unlimited data plan, adding your kids to your cell phone plan, getting like blockers so you can, manage their phones so they're not, doing something that you shouldn't be on their phones. Once you add all of that up, I went with AT&T for my carrier of choice because they're my carrier now. I came out with a huge sum, anywhere upwards of $1,000. That's just one phone. Now, the AT&T has deals, but they don't have really great deals. So I calculated everything at no sale, no bundle value. So not adding DirecTV, not adding any of this, not putting the phone through like a 24-month or 18-month device payment period. None of that. So it's expensive to even get a phone. Now, not through your carrier, but through unlocked and getting a SIM from your carrier is really, really expensive. So if you really want to go down this route and you don't mind about price as far as you don't want it to be too expensive, but you're fine if you want to spend a little extra to give your kid a phone with a text messaging plan, a phone call plan, and games, then go with AT&T's device, AT&T Next, that's what I'm trying to think, AT&T Next, which is a great option if you're willing to give your kid a phone today. But the Switch is great for kids who are like maybe not like 7, 8, or 9, or even me, a YouTuber. I love the Switch, and I was very happy to do this review and kind of review this, but the Switch is winning definitely the El Cheapo award when it comes to the AB's El Cheapo award, because even though the device itself costs $300, you're getting 2 Joy-Con controllers, a dock, a free HDMI cable, which, I have an HDMI cable, but it comes free with the console, so you get a free HDMI cable, USB Type-C, all these amazing features that I'll leave in the description below for you guys to read over, since I'm already kind of stretching the attention span of many YouTube audience viewers right now. But coming with all that, and $300 isn't that bad. Now, when you factor the price of a new game, it's $50 for The Legend of Zelda: A Breath of the Wild, and that literally knocked my pants off. So I had to do some digging, and my El Cheapo wallet flew out of my pocket and straight into the screen at an eBay listing for a Legend of Zelda game, Breath of the Wild in this case, for $15, which, made me happy because, hey, you can't really find good priced games anymore for less than $30. So buying used is always a good option, whether it be at your local GameStop today or over the internet on eBay or Amazon listing. Always go for used games. Just make sure nobody's licked them. Make sure no YouTubers have licked the Nintendo Switch cartridges. I always keep a Clorox wipe around just in case. Anyway, So, moving on from that, the price of both the console and the phone, like just retail value for the phone and the console right now, is a draw. As 1-2 Switch would say. I can't even make that joke. Great. So we were kind of at a crossroads there. So they're both alright. I'm leaning more towards the Switch than I would a phone. Like if I was a kid and I don't really need a phone, if I wasn't running YouTube at all, I wasn't doing this job, I would totally lean way towards the Switch. I mean, it's got Zelda, man. You can't complain, right? Okay, well, that aside and my likings aside, it's different for everybody, so we had to go with graphics next. The LG website was anemic. I couldn't find a single thing. It was like, so on the webpage it basically said, yeah, here's a 4 gigabytes RAM and, yeah, it has a Qualcomm processor. That doesn't even have a description at all. My descriptions for my YouTube videos were better than that description for the phone on its own website. Like, when I first started YouTube, I did better descriptions than LG did, so, LG, you gotta work on that next time with the, G6. Yeah, you should really have the graphics out there. So, I had to do some digging. I download a quick app download and some time setting it up later, and I found it out. It was running an Adreno GPU at 510 megahertz. Less wordy, it's mid-range to kind of lower end mobile GPU, like mobile phone GPU, not like good mobile GPU. So, yeah. The Nintendo Switch was a bit better. There's a bit of a voice crack there. The Nintendo Switch was a bit better. It still had missing information like no clock speed with docking and in-docking, and it took me some while, but I found a website, which I'll leave in the link in the description below. Everything is going to be in the description below. That really gave it. So, the missing information was easy. I just did a quick Google search and it dug all the information up that I needed to know about the Nintendo Switch's graphics card. It was running a modified NVIDIA Tegra X Maxwell. An NVIDIA Tegra X Maxwell. Holy cow, this device is not joking. So the Nintendo Switch, it's NVIDIA Tegra X graphics card is the same one that's used in the NVIDIA Shield, which is my benchmark when it comes to benchmarking anything mobile. So it's pretty much at a benchmark standard. So I can't run benchmarks on the actual console itself. So yeah, that's something that was kind of unfortunate, but it's using a modified version of that NVIDIA Tegra X Maxwell GPU. So just for the tech heads out there, less wordy. It basically means it is very scraping the last part of the mid range to very much the highest of the top of the end NVIDIA class mobile GPU, which is great. I mean, this GPU on an average console, having it in there costs upwards of $600 to $700 in price. So that was really expensive. It's a really expensive GPU when you put it in a console. So that's really what I was trying to think of the words there. Of a very expensive GPU when it comes to buying it in a console. Now, I had to cut a lot of the meat and potatoes out of this review because I'm pretty much stretching the attention span of the viewer right now. But if you guys want to see a no punches pulled video containing all of the meat, like I said earlier for the teaser video I did, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and I will certainly do a video if you guys are interested in seeing more, or if you viewers are very interested. Also, another thing, I have a forum now, so it's the AB's Tech Talk forum. So that's another thing you should go check out. You can directly contact me using the business email address also on the About tab on the desktop YouTube. So if you want to get a hold of me for certain questions about this video or other products and other ideas that you guys may have, leave them in the comments below. I'm open to ideas. I love them. If you want to get in chat with me, I'd be certainly happy to help you on your buying guide for people who are not as tech savvy. But let's continue on, shall we? The last thing that I had to say, or the last but not least part of this, is user perspective. This is coming from a guy like me. Like I said, I'm a huge Nintendo fan. Heck, I have the blooper at the end. I dropped over this link. So, I love Zelda. And I love Nintendo. I've loved Nintendo for, like, all of my life. So, it's kind of a biased review here, but this is really what I'm thinking. I'm trying to sit him down on the chair here without him falling over. There we go. This is really what I thought. I think phones are great. I really do. They're amazing. I could run my entire business from my phone when I'm away and not at my computer. How amazing is that? Remember when phones used to be the giant bricks that could only hold 30 contacts? I mean, people don't even phone call on their phones anymore. I run my business through my phone. That is how crazy things are. I mean, it's amazing. And they're getting better every day. They're getting better every day. But when I want to sit down and play a game, like Zelda, for an example, I have an N64 here. So when I want to go sit down and play Zelda, in this case, Ocarina of Time, I want to sit down and go play Zelda. Or Mario, or whatever game. And I'd rather not have a notification about my YouTube channel going up in flames because I copyright striked the entire channel or something. I mean, that's important, or getting an AdSense notification saying I got an email about something that was like a $40 AdWords gift card for using Google AdSense. I don't know. Something like that. Or my grandpa calling, of all things, while I'm playing games. Now, I still would love to talk to both of them, but, it's something where it's like, I'd rather not have a notification pop up while I'm using the game. When I want a game with no distractions, no notifications. And the Nintendo Switch definitely provides that. It has a web browser, but it doesn't even connect to the internet and even use a web browser. It has one sole purpose: playing games at home on your TV and on the go. And that is why I would buy this console in a heartbeat. Because when I want to play video games, I want to play video games. I don't want to have to be distracted by work or be distracted by something where I have to go in and do something. I would get to your messages as soon as possible, but when I'm playing games, I don't have a notification pop up saying I have to go do this right now, because then you get distracted. The human brain's like, when I get a text when I'm playing a game, I close up the game, send an email, realize I have other emails that I have to get to, so I'm starting to send emails. After that, I go to a Google search, and who knows, I've landed onto YouTube watching a Linus Tech Tips video, of all things. So, really, when I think about it, consoles are good. And for me, and this is another thing that is maybe apparent for a lot of kids nowadays, they're going back and forth from two parents' houses, possibly, sports, games, everywhere. And just the fact that you can have an amazing GPU, an amazing specs, a good enough battery life, which is something I did not touch on, but I will also have in that extra beefy video if you guys want that, is something that is just like, I can play like games, and I can go away. I don't have to be at my house to play amazing, stunning graphics games without paying an expensive price for a console. I was thinking about buying an Xbox One S last year, and oh man, that price just scared me and my wallet away. Isn't that funny? This is also perfect for kids or tech tubers. Okay, all jokes aside, really, if you're a kid, if you don't think that your kid's ready to have a phone, or even a tablet for that matter, and they love the Nintendo world, they're always talking about Mario or Zelda or Kid Icarus, or I'm trying to think of all the other ARMS 1-2 Switch, it is perfect for them. I could not say no to any family member who's just wanting a family-friendly, easily controlled parental controls. That's cool. Parental controls can be controlled through your phone. It's just a great overall console. So in conclusion, I think the Switch is a great option for your kid when it comes to a new gaming console, like especially a new gaming console, or even me in my case. And coming from a guy whose last home console, like I said, was a Nintendo Wii back in 2006, I honestly think it's good. So that's all, you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a like if you liked it. Give it a dislike if you give it a like if you liked it. Give it a dislike if you disliked it. But give me feedback. Tell me why it was, bad, if it was too long, too short, not enough comprehensive stuff. But if you do say that, that really tells me that I should really make that other video. So I will possibly revisit this in the future. Leave a comment saying that. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Also, but real quick here, I am doing a live stream. I have a new live stream show. If you guys haven't seen that YouTube notification for it yet, a scheduled live stream for 3 p.m. today at 3 p.m. today, Central Time. So we will be doing a tech talk. So I will actually be referring back to this video, adding a little bit more to that spec during that tech talk that we have. So if you guys are interested, be sure to hit up that live stream at 3 o'clock today. Don't miss it. And to add more to that, the tech talk live streams, it's going to be every Monday and Friday at 3 p.m. Central Time. And it's going to be awesome. So I'm going to go get this video edited, eat my lunch, get right on the live stream. After I'm done with that, I have to go do several other things today, so that's really fun. So I'll catch you in that live stream if you guys are going to be there. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.